Well, this one is a fucking doozy, isn't it? Crazed leftist calls for UKIP candidate to be tortured to death. Woman wants Carol Benjamin forcefully lobotomised for politically incorrect tweet. A crazed leftist uploaded a video in which he said a UKIP MEP candidate should be forcefully lobotomised and tortured to death because he sent a politically incorrect tweet. Sargon sent me this yesterday and I was pissed myself. I thought it was quite funny. The video was in response to reignited controversy over Carl Benjamin's 2016 tweet in which he said he wouldn't rape feminist MP Jess Phillips. I love how, see how everything that's caused drama with Sargon over the years, the media are only just now catching up. So basically they're just sort of following the timeline of everything that he's ever done. So I think they've managed to reach 2016 so far, so they've a few years to catch up on yet. But, and then Jess Phillips was trying to say the tweet was disgraceful, the tweet was this, the tweet was that, until the video from 2016 got posted of her saying that she doesn't really care. That she didn't really care. I didn't really care, I just played in the garden with my children. But now, all of a sudden, she does care because Sargon has now become an electoral threat. So, sneaky, wide, snaky, but I digress. The YouTuber, popularly known as Sargon of Akkad, is now standing to become an MEP for the Southwest for UKIP in the European elections on May the 23rd. In the threatening video, the woman falsely accuses Benjamin of being a well-known advocate of rape, before going on to assert that every rapist should receive the death penalty. Woo. She also erroneously claims that 1 in 3 women worldwide have been raped. That's just not true. As for the rape advocates, I think they deserve the best death penalty too, including Carol Benjamin, states the woman. She goes on to demand that Benjamin be institutionalised and forcefully lobotomised, full frontal lobotomy, leave him as a complete vegetable, unable to utter a word. She then explains her best case scenario for Benjamin's fate, which would involve him being killed. Torture, agony, long suffering and death, the woman states before proclaiming death to Carol Benjamin 3 times while displaying a thumbs down hands gesture. Anyway, we've got the video here, managed to download it. It's still got likes, dislikes and comments are disabled, but the video is still up on YouTube. It's a literal call for death and it's still up.
I'll be synthetic here.
That's nice.
It's my first opinion on the matter for the open and general public. Some of you might know individual by the name of Carl Benjamin, running for MP in the European elections of
MEP
23 of May this year, under the party UKIP. Carl Benjamin is a well-known, openly supportive advocate of rape.
This is the problem with the papers. When they lie about stuff, loonies like this believe it. Loonies like this fucking believe it. Because anybody with half a brain knows that Sargon is not a supporter of rape. None of us want women to actually be raped. But let's go on with the rest of the shit show.
As you know, rape is a crime. It's illegal.
Thank you for clearing that up, darling.
And should be considered a crime against humanity and punished with death penalty on every case.
What about the false rape accusations? There's a lot of men who've been sent to jail on false charges, and then later on it comes out that the girl lied. What are you going to do? Just go, oh shit, oh well, we'll try to do better next time. We just killed an innocent man.
Unfortunately, 1 in every 3 women in this world have been raped at least once.
No.
Unfortunately, the vast majority of women who are raped don't denounce the perpetrators due to being afraid, being ashamed, being traumatized, being persecuted, being threatened, and risk of life. Only a very small minority of rapists get punished, and even then, the punishment is not enough.
I think this woman's a fascist. She's got a very Duterte response to this entire thing.
I'm fully supportive, and you should be as well, of death penalty for rape. Death penalty for rape in the whole world. No tolerance. It's a crime against humanity. It's a life-destroying crime with lifelong wounds. There cannot be any tolerance to any rapist in the world. As for the rape advocates, well, I think they deserve death penalty too, including Carl Benjamin, especially Carl Benjamin.
Death to Carl Benjamin! hang him in the city square. Put his head on a fucking pike.
On a softcore version, what Carl Benjamin deserves is to be institutionalized and forcefully lobotomized.
Oh, fuck me. I love the crazies. I do. I really do.
Full frontal lobotomy. Leave him as a complete vegetable, unable to utter a word, unable to form a thought, immobile, forever, in a solitary cell. In the worst case scenario, which is actually the best.
Go on, please continue, crazy cat lady.
Carl Benjamin is dead. Carl Benjamin suffers the death penalty, as he must. I'm the greatest advocate for Carl Benjamin's demise, torture, agony, long suffering, and death.
Woo! Woo! Spicy! That is spicy, I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty fucking spicy.
Death to Carl Benjamin.
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 Death to Carl Benjamin. No.
And death penalty for every rapist and every rape advocate. Now. Worldwide.
Oh, fuck. No, this again. This is the problem. This is the problem with the media lying about you and about things that you don't stand for and don't actually believe in. Anyone that has... Unfortunately, this woman's a complete dribbling retard, but anyone with half a brain knows that Carl doesn't actually support rape. He doesn't actually support rape. None of us do. We just make jokes about it. But when the papers try and present you like you do, there are crazy people like this out here. And I've said this for a while. It's only a matter of time before someone from the centrists, who are far right in the eyes of the media, or even the genuine far right, it's only a matter of time before someone gets Joe Coxed. There's going to be another Joe Cox. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Someone is going to find someone's address. This person is going to be radicalised by the lies that they have read in the media, and they're going to come after one of us. Maybe me, maybe Carol. Most likely would be Tommy. I think it most likely would be Tommy Robinson. But I think he's got a constant police presence outside of his house. But I do genuinely believe that out of everyone, Tommy Robinson's the one who could probably get killed. It's going to happen, but the difference is, like, what happened to Joe Cox was absolutely fucking terrible. What happened to Joe Cox was absolutely awful. And everyone was right in supporting everyone and coming out in support and obviously taking measures to make sure. Like, see, one thing that I don't feel should be the case is, see how whenever you want to stand in an election, you have to give your address, and your address then becomes public knowledge. I think that rule should be taken away, especially after what happened to Joe Cox. I think that rule should be taken away. I think that MPs' addresses should be private. I don't think they should be public information, definitely not, because it's a massive security risk. But the thing is, if what happened to Joe Cox happened to Tommy Robinson or Sargon or me or just, anybody else that is in the centre or the right or the far right, well, or when you put all of that together, all of it's far right, according to the media, and people would celebrate. people would celebrate. You wouldn't get the same type of support that everybody had, you know, in regards to Jo Cox and her family. Everyone would celebrate and everyone would say, well, you were asking for it. You were asking for it. That is what everybody would say in regards to this. But yeah, there are loonies out there, you know. It just comes with the territory. You do get death threats, you do get crazy people. I've had them, Sargon's had them, Tommy's had them fucking a hell of a lot. But that's just the way it goes, that's just the way it is. When you enter into this game, you are going to get the loonies that are going to try and come after you. The problem is, you know, if newspapers want to lie, that's fine, that's their freedom of speech, like, they can do that. The good thing is that everybody calls them out on it now, and all the newspapers do is destroy their own credibility. But the problem is that when people do lie, you get people like this. I don't think this lady actually poses a threat. I don't think she does. Even though she literally just did an incitement to death and incitement to violence, I don't think she actually poses any kind of threat. Well, I hope she doesn't.